Tomorrow it was gone. Hi, chat. Hello. Happy Tuesday. Sorry, it took me a hot minute there. Watson came down and was screaming at me because he said he needed to go outside. But then, of course, I was like, literally, as I pressed going live, it was bugging me. And I was like, because of course, he only likes bugging me, even though there's literally one other person home. He's like, no, I want you. And I'm like, man, please, dude, please give me a moment of peace. No peace when Watson's around. Welcome on in, everyone. Hello, Oro. Hello, Chaotic Midnight. I saw you sneak in. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. 23 months. That's almost 2 years. That's absolutely wild. Amazing. Thank you so much, Midnight. I hope the Final Fantasy raid goes well. We want a Watson stream. Maybe I could get him to sit in one place. I don't know. It would almost be better. And same thing with Zeus. Like, better to like have them in the backyard sort of kind of stream, you know? Because like Zeus definitely won't sit in one place when you want him to. Watson might, but maybe one day if I have the facilities ever, which I probably won't, but you know. Well, don't let your dreams be dreams, chat. Watson gaming? Yeah, Watson's just gonna play the games. He's actually gonna open the boxes today, chat. Actually, he's opening the boxes today. He's my assistant. Also, please let me know, chat. I did some messing around with my audio, because, I was told my audio was sounding a little funky, so I added a new filter to my OBS and adjusted some settings. So let me know. I should sound hopefully clearer and not as like peaky, like I'm not like blowing through the microphone. So yeah, just let me know. Chat, just let me know if I sound off, because I can never tell, because listening back to myself, sometimes I can't really tell. Sounds clear? Perfect. That's all we want. As long as it doesn't sound like something's like eating into my voice when I talk, so it sounds like I'm getting like cut off, or like parts of my voice are getting like turned down or anything. That starts happening, then we got a problem. Then we know I broke something. That's possible. Why is my bit rate just going to heck? Okay, hold up, chat. Hold up. Why is my bit rate just absolutely tanking today? Even when I think it's not going to. It was doing this earlier. Dang nabbit. Even when I think, chat, just when I think I'm out of the potato internet, it pulls me back in. I don't know why. It looks like it's stabilized now, but I have no control over these things. No one's home. I mean, one other person's home, but again, the internet should be fine, but alas, here we are. Here we are. Sometimes it doesn't do what we want it to do. Also, my CPU is popping off like it's nobody's business. Also, don't know why. It's fine. It's magical. I turned on OBS today before stream, and it was magically using like double the resources than what it usually was. And then I switched profiles or scenes, and then it fixed it. I don't know, man. I think the computer's haunted. Baking the internet potato because it seems cooked. No, it's fucking raw. It's raw, chat. Criminally raw. Yes. Again, they were supposed to upgrade to fiber internet, but I don't know if that... Why is my tracking now all messed? Hold up. Wait a minute. Everything. Welcome to the Scuff unboxing stream, chat. The one time. It's because I wasn't able to prep as much, because I'm literally the only... Well, not the only adult, but like it's just me and my younger sister here. My parents are away. And so, of course, I de facto have to do everything around the house because I'm the eldest and I work from home. And of course, my youngest sister does not work from home, and she works weird hours that always conflict with streams. So if I had to rely on her for things like dinner and stuff, I'd be cooked, chat. I would actually be cooked. I would not be eating until like 10 p.m. You know how to do things around the house? Yeah, like I know how to mark my territory. And forage. Yes. My head remains unthrown at. Yeah, tits is broken. That's what it is. Sorry, tits is broken. Deal with it, chat. I have no control over that. The tits just be broken today. It happens. What is that username? That's a wild username. Absolutely wild. Oh, look, speaking of tits, it magically shows up. Magically. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. Chat, you might see my tits for a second. I'm sorry. You might see my Twitch integrated throwing system for a moment. It wanted to update, but the update is broken, and then it took 84 years for it to turn on. Oh, now you're working fine, tits! Don't you hate it when your tits don't listen to you, chat? They're just running around free, flopping about, being all chaotic, not calm, not relaxing. And here we are. Okay, everything's connected. Sweet. There you go. There's your one free throw, I guess. There you go. There you go. There's your one free throw. I hope you like it. Yeah, we fixed it. We fixed it. But thank you, sussy name 906 for following me. Welcome. Welcome to the guild. I hope you enjoy your time here. All right. Chat, should I delay the unboxing? I will delay the unboxing. Not delay it, but you know, like I gotta drip feed you this stuff. I don't want to give you all the good stuff at the start and then be like, what am I gonna do for the rest of the stream? Should I clip that? Clip what? Clip what? The tits? I mean, you can clip my tits. I mean, that's fine. That's premium clickbait right there. Premium clickbait, the tits. Hi, Belle. How are you? Welcome on in. You what? You what? Ow. Ow. Thank you for the hydrate, Belle. Thank you. See, and now OBS is maxing out my CPU again, chat. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why this is happening. Like, what's doing stuff that needs to, like, run in the background and use up all my CPU? Oh, that's why. Until tomorrow, because my Dropbox is syncing 12 giant files that equate to 30 gigabytes. That's probably why the bitrate was dropping, chat. That might be why. You know what? That might be the problem, I think. Just maybe. Big files. I have the biggest files around. It was because I was uploading VODs. Which, speaking of VODs, chat, if you are a subscriber, a paid supporter, either a Loot Drop member, at least Rare or higher, or a Twitch sub, you get access to 4 VODs that are currently up on the VOD channel. Early access 1 week early. I have 4 VODs up ready. That's right, chat. I've been working hard behind the scenes to give you VODs. So if you want to get access to those VODs, check the Wolfpack Discord channel. And you can watch 4 VODs for free 99. Everyone else, they will be published next week. And the goal is for me to do, there are 2 types of VODs I have. There's old, which I refer to as like anything in 2024. That is old. And then 2025 is what I'm calling current, because it's the current year. So there are those 2 categories of VODs. So there are 2 old and 2 current VODs that will be available next week to the public. And then after that, I will release 1 old VOD and 1 current VOD every week. At a minimum, I might upload more here or there. It's just a matter of pacing it out because I don't know how many VODs. I haven't been able to go through all my VODs. It's been taking a while because not all of them I have the files and stuff for. Some of them got corrupted and stuff, so I don't have a count of like, I can't be like, oh, in like, if I upload 2 a week for the next like 5 weeks, I'll have everything. Like, I don't know. So that's why I say a minimum, because there might be more or less. There might be more depending on how funky I'm feeling. Dad's here. Oh no, everyone's scattered. Everyone's scattered. Run away. Hi, Chad Dad. And then the goal is to kind of have it so VODs will then be, once I'm kind of caught up to the current stuff, VODs will then be at like a 2-week delay on the YouTube, if that makes sense. So VODs would be like 2 weeks behind the current If that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, just know that if you watch a stream, like today's stream would be on 2 weeks delay. You would not see this stream up on YouTube for 2 weeks, if that makes sense. That's what I mean by that. Once I'm caught up, of course. There's quite a backlog to work through. I think I have at least do I want to even count? Chat. I know at least this year of the VODs I have for this year alone. This year alone, this is not counting 2024. So this is the current year. I have, I'm scared to count. How many do I have? I have 55 for this year alone that need to be uploaded, which is why I said a minimum. I said a minimum of 2 weeks. That's where it might be more than that. Because if I do one of those, I will have a VOD for the next, I will never catch up. So yeah, so that's this year alone. And it's probably the same for last year. So in total, I have roughly 110 VODs that I need to render. I need to render together because they're all broken up into 2-hour chunks. And then I need to upload them to YouTube. And one video takes approximately 3.5 hours to upload. Happy birthday, Gary. Yeah, everyone, you gotta say happy birthday to Gary. Everyone. I don't even know if Gary is here. Gary, are you here? Mod check. Gareth, are you here? I don't know. He might be lurking. He just might be. He just might be here. If we say tits enough, he might appear. I'm not proud, but here you go. Thank you. Thank you for that clip. I appreciate it. Yeah, if we all just chant Gary, can we all just chant Gary really, like, just scream Gary? Just scream Gary and chant. Gary! Gary, come back to us. Gary, please. Gary, return to us. Yep, just the Gary meter. There we go, the Gary meter. You ruined it, Chaotic. It had to be in capitals. You ruined it. Gary, come to us. Come to us, Gary. But yes, it's Gary's birthday. So wish him a happy birthday. There we go. There we go. We get the Gary hype. There we go. The Gary hype meter. Yeah, let's go, baby. Someone clip that and send it to him. That'll make his day. I hope that'll make his day. But yeah, say happy birthday. He doesn't like being perceived most days, but especially on his birthday, he hates it. But honestly, I think we should perceive him because he is great and he deserves to be celebrated because he puts up with my shenanigans. And it's his birthday, and everyone deserves to feel celebrated on their birthday. Yes. Yes. Gary is awesome, Chan. Is that where we're just gonna post Gary is awesome? That's it. That's the chant. That's what that's gonna be the next one. That's gonna be the next one. Gary yippee. There we go. I'm gonna send that. I'm gonna send that to him, chat. There we go. There we go. I sent it, chat. I sent it to him. There we go. Gary is awesome. Gary is awesome. He'll be like, why'd you have to make me perceived? But it's okay. He deserves it. He deserves to be perceived. He good. Gary is good, chat. Yep. That is all I have to say. Gary is good. Gary puts up with me, so Gary is good. Yes. Yes, there we go. There we go. The Gary is awesome. Yay, another one. Another one for Gareth. He'll be extra happy about that one. But yes, chat. Today, besides me saying that the VOD channel will be revived fully next week for everybody, sorry, I'm getting messages. I'm getting messages and I must respond. Oh, there he is! He's been summoned! Everyone's making the meter, the awoo meter go off for you, Gary. For your birthday, we're making everyone celebrate you because it's your birthday, and I know there's nothing you love more than being perceived on your birthday. He loves it, chat. He loves being perceived so much. You have no clue. No idea. Yeah. Happy birthday! Yes, a woo for Gary. Okay, can we make that? Can you make that? That's the new meter. Okay, everyone. A woo for Gary. A woo for Gary. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. The a woo for Gary meter. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, chat. Cinema. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. I hope you like that. Also, you can go back to lurking if you want. Sorry we summoned you. Sorry we summoned you, but also not sorry. Did I break Reginald? No, he should be working. I don't know. I know Twitch rolled out some updates. It was supposed to be for view botting stuff, but knowing Twitch, whenever they do anything, they break things. I have not seen any messages come through. Send a suggestion. Chat Dad, that's not what that's meant for. That's not its intended use. Chat Dad, please. Gary's the boss. It's true. Yep. Messing around with RuneScape, waiting for my... You're playing RuneScape without me? I thought we were gonna play that together. I thought we were gonna play that together. We were gonna hop on old school RuneScape together. Gotta start grinding now. Will you give me the good loot for free? Will you help me start? Will you give me that your Fortnite battle pass? And all your wood for free? So why is this in my liked songs? That's only for Halloween. Get out my playlist. Get out! Out! That's fair. Also, thanks for the uwu. I'm sure Gary loved every moment of that. I'm sure Gary loved every moment of that uwu. All right, China. Shall we open boxes? I have 2 boxes here. One box sounds like it has multiple things in it, and the other box sounds like it only has one thing in it, although there's not much moving around in the second box. It's a thick, sturdy box. It's small, but it is mighty, chat. Pants grab. That's what she said. It's small, but it is mighty. That's all that matters, chat. As long as you know how to use it. Size doesn't matter. Just use it well. Do. All right. Let me also put on... I was vibing with this playlist, and now I'm not vibing with this playlist. So let me find a better playlist for us to vibe to on this fine day, chat. There we go. That is much better. Today was a no jeans day. Heck yeah! No jeans, no pants. It's okay, chat. I'm also not wearing pants. I mean, I'm wearing pants because I'm... Well, you'll see. You'll see. I have the hand cam on, and I'm always afraid that if I don't wear pants, you'll know. Even though there's no way you would know unless I just throw it back in front of the hand cam. But, you know. Skirt grab. I like that too. Pick skirt grab. K-pop Demon Hunter. I do like the songs from K-pop Demon Hunter. They're very good. Very good. Idol has a stranglehold on me. I'll be your idol. That, and of course Soda Pop. My soul would have been lost had I not lost it in the Great War, but here we are. Rocking those sweatpants, same. They're not really sweatpants. They're like made of a sweatpant material, but they're really thin, which I like because sweatpants are too heavy for me most of the time. So I just get overheated really fast, which makes me overstimulated, you know? Okay, now I have to play some K-pop. All right. All right, I'll add it to the queue. Chat. There you go. What it sounds like? What it sounds like is like, It's not my favorite. Is it bad for me to say that it's actually not my favorite? Like, it's not bad, but like out of the Huntrix songs, like I like everything else more. And like Free is also really good, you know? Like if I was to do a list, like this is what it sounds like, would be like one above what's the other song? Hold up. K-pop Demon Hunters. It would be like one above How It's Done. You know? Like, I don't know. I know a lot of people like it, but it's aight. It's okay for me. It's average for me. But K-pop Demon Hunters, yes, peak. Immediately peak. So don't pop at the bottom. Guards, escort this man out of the chat immediately. I do not want them here. They speak nothing but of heresy and absolute lies. They are spreading falsehoods in the guild. Send them to the dungeon. Pull the lever! Mods? Mods, are you here? Mods? Mods, are you here? Mods? Mods? Chat, I think we're modless. Every streamer's greatest fear. Being modless. Oh no. Chat, I'm scared. Chat, hold my hand, I'm scared. I'm so scared, chat. I'm so scared right now! I seem extra unhinged today. That's my secret, Camp. I'm always unhinged. That's my secret. Always unhinged. Always. Eat them like British eat food. Oh my god. What does that even mean? What does that even mean, Pinky? What does that even mean? Thank you for being here, Silver. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Sleep well. Okay, chat. Now that Silver's gone, we can open the box. I'm kidding, but I will actually open the boxes now. I will do it. And then if we get through everything, I have no plans. I didn't get that far. I know there's like a couple boxes, but I don't know. I don't know what else we do after that, chat. Thoughts? Marvel Rivals? I don't even have that downloaded. I don't even have that downloaded, so why would you suggest that? Come on now. All right, let's go over to this magical screen. Wow! Isn't that lovely? Isn't that just the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your entire life? Isn't that just absolutely great? Absolute cinema. Did you see it, chat? Did you see it? Did you witness it? Did you perceive? If you blinked, you might have missed it. You just might have. But yes, the hand cam. I can't put the boxes. I don't have the setup so I can actually put the boxes here. But the boxes are beside me. So I will open the boxes and then show the contents in this area. In this zone, if you will. Right here, chat. Also, if you haven't seen the nails, now you have. They are glizzy nails. Aren't they wonderful? I keep telling my nail tech, I'm like, one day, maybe for like, if a special like stream, if there was like an incentive or milestones, I was like, what, could I do a stream and you do my nails? I don't know. I haven't sold her on the idea, chat. We got to sell her on the idea. We got to sell her on the idea. Maybe one day. Slay, thank you. Thank you. These are the last day of the glizzy nails because tomorrow I go and get them changed. So admire them while you still can, chat. Admire them in all their glizzy glory. The dog clicker is there? Yeah, so I can train you, chat. I gotta keep you trained. Should do my nails on stream? Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. There's also just something so soothing about it, you know? And just seeing the process. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Except I feel like I yap a lot with my nail tech, so it would be weird because I have to be like, okay, remember, you can't say my name. We can't talk about, we can't say this, or this, or this. We gotta have a list of no-go topics. Don't dox me, please. Please, God. Can't agree with you on everything? Okay, well, the butt towel is just common sense. So if you don't agree with that, you have no common sense. I'm just saying. Chat, I'm just saying it how it is. All right, shall we open the first box? Also, if you're like, Vanna, your desk is dirty. No, it's just literally, okay, well, maybe that. I swore I wiped it down and none of the stuff was coming off. But now it magically is. Most of this is honestly actually scratches, but look at it. So clean, kind of. Mostly. Somewhat. Did you add the butt towel? No, I haven't had time. I've been very busy between editing the VODs and getting them uploaded. I haven't even set clips to ID yet. I'm a terrible editing client. 0 out of 10. Hands are back. Yes, the hands are back just for you, Lonely. All right, shall we? All right, first box. I'm going to keep the one box for last. Here. Ooh, I said I wouldn't bring up the boxes, but here's one box. I was scared. I thought I had personal information on it, but I took all of that off. So we're going to open the biggest box. We're going to open the biggest box first, chat. From Amazon. I'll even give you some nice box ASMR. Ooh, look at that. Nice little... Ooh. Ooh, chat. Ooh. 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 Look, the most important thing. Here you go, chat. This probably looks so weird. Can I zoom this out? Here, let me zoom this out really quick. You probably can't even see it if I zoomed out all the way. You can't even tell what this is. It looks really weird. But it's a footrest for my feet. I have one. It's really old, but it's no longer firm because I am so obviously average size, chat, that my feet can definitely touch the floor when I sit on my chair. Yes, my feet are definitely on the ground right now and not currently sitting on a different footrest that is really raggedy and not quite high enough. So yes, this is a new one. All of these were from Mita sent all of these, by the way, from my throne wish list, ! Throne. You can contribute to the new desk fund, which is it's right down. I gotta remember how this works. Right down here. Yeah, right down here. ! Throne, chat. Throw your pennies at it. We're so close. We're at 82%. Then I can have new desk and an even better hand cam set up because right now the hand cam's in the worst place possible for anything hand cam related, but it's fine. Let me, ooh, hear that plastic? Oh, it's like fuzzy, chat. It's a fuzzy footrest. Yeah. Let me just manhandle it really quick. There we go. Oh, it's huge. It is, not the dog clicker. Here we go. In case you need to know how to use it, chat, I have the details for you, okay? While in a seated position, place the footrest pillow underneath your feet on the floor. Yes. The pillow should lay flat with the Everlasting Comfort logo on the left side of the pillow. Okay, there you go. And then it's in French. Comment l'utiliser? Yes. Oui. En position assise, placez les coussins, reposez pieds sous vos pieds sur le sol. L'oreiller doit être posé à plat avec le logo Everlasting Comfort sur les côtes gauche de L'Oreal. The L'Oreal, chat. The L'Oreal. La plateforme ayant la plus grande surface doit être face à vous. Oui. Yep, there you go. I totally just butchered all of the French, and I'm sure my single French viewer will come at me for that. It's fine. La professeur Steve, il est l'orange. Oui. But yes, footrest. I'm actually going to swap these out right now, chat. It's so nice and it's much bigger. Here, I'll even show you the old one. Here, hold up. Wait a minute. Like, look at this. Look at the size comparison between. So this is this one, right? This is how it fits on my desk right now. This literally takes up. It's ginormous. It's upgrades, people. Upgrades. Upgrades. Oh my gosh, it's so it's so high up, chat. Oh, my posture is partially saved. Omelette du fromage, oui. Gary, if you want my old ratty footrest, maybe I should auction this off because, chat, you know I don't wear socks, right? I don't wear socks. So I have been using for at least 4 years, I've been going sockless. My sockless tootsies have been resting on this. Do you think I could make a pretty penny? Think I could sell this to someone? You think I could do that? You think I could? You know, this might just be a new option. Okay, this might just be a choice. That'll be. You could make big money. Okay, there we go. We figured it out. If it ain't moist with final boss, well, I'll go for a very intense run before I send it off to you, Pinky. Before I send it to you, I will run. I don't run, chat. I will do some brisk walk and then wipe my sweaty feet on it, you know? The more I learn about Vanna, the more I wish I didn't. What does that even mean? What do you mean by that, huh? That I'm cool? Is that it? Okay. Make it extra fresh. Yeah, maybe even like dunk my tootsies in some like moisturizer and rub it all over. Yeah, perfect. It's so firm, it's throwing me off, chat. I didn't realize how worn my other one was until I got this one. Now I'm like, ooh, but it's almost too high up. But not, I know it'll go down because it's like memory foam. So the more I use it, it'll go down. I just have to break it in, chat. I'm stepping on it right now. I am digging my concrete clappers into it right now at this point in time. Tippy taps. Tippy tap ASMR. Face claws, thank you. Everyone loves the glizzies. I think they're great. I think they're really great nails. All right, chat. On to item number 2 from this box. Ooh, chat. Let me center this here and look on this. Let me give you a nice... It's sideways for me, but you get a good look at this. It's the Anime Chef Cookbook. Wow. I've had this on my wish list for a while. I like cooking. If you didn't know, I like cooking a lot. More so on weekends because during the week, obviously, it's stressy. But on weekends, it's less stressy because you don't have plans, you don't have schedules, and it doesn't feel as stressy. So we have this nice cookbook, which I would totally cook from on stream for y'all if I had the ability to. But maybe when I move out into my own place, we can have a cooking stream and I can cook things from this cookbook. I also have the Skyrim cookbook, and I do want to eventually get the Middle Earth cookbook as well. I like getting the ones from like things I like. There's like the studio, I think there's like a Studio Ghibli-esque one as well. Let's see, what's in this book, chat? Shall we find out together? Oh, look at this. Oh, so crisp. Cooking stream, maybe one day. Look at the cute little cat. Onigiri is so cute. Or rice balls. So cute. It smells like fresh book, chat. Fresh book. Delicious. Look at this. Ooh. Look, there's so many options, chat. We got stuff from Food Wars. We got appetizers. Here, can I do this in a good way? Here. This kind of works. This kind of works. There's appetizers, there's mains, there's drinks, there's desserts. I'm so ready. Sweet rolls, that be a baking stream? Yeah. I actually have the tin somewhere to make sweet rolls because I made them once. Except I think I overbaked them, so they were a little hard, but they are delicious. There's so many things to choose from. I'm curious. There's like stuff from The Way of the House Husband, One Punch Man, Haikyuu, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, Fruits Basket. Oh my gosh, Fruits Basket. Kiki's Delivery Service, Oron High School Host Club. Oh my goodness, chat. Oh my gosh. My neighbor Totoro. Oh my gosh, I'm not ready for this. There's some good things. Let's flip through. Let's find some things. All right, the anime kitchen. Chat, do you have chopsticks? Do you have a cooking rack? An electric mixer? And then it lists like all the different ingredients you need. I like this. I like recipe books. Not a lot of them do this, but like it tells you like stuff ahead of time, like what you can expect to like need, you know? I have all of those same. All right. Ooh. So this one's a haiku recipe. And it's from season 1, episode 5. Oh, that's so cool. It tells you. Okay, you can't see this, chat. I'll pull it up. It's been a while since I used the hand cam, so I don't remember how it works. It's after practice, Nikuman. And it's from Haikyuu, and it says, see how it says like, it says what it's from, and then it says the episode. That's pretty cool. I like that. I think that's pretty neat. And look at the photo of this, chat. Wow. It's all done in like the anime style, which I like this. I like this. Here, let's flip. Let's. I won't flip through all of it, but like here we go. Ooh, some Food Wars. The souffle omelet. Souffles are hard, but like omelet souffles harder. Ooh, it does look pretty good, chat. It does look pretty tasty. Ooh, I would like all of this. Ooh, One Piece. Tuna meatballs and orange sauce. Gary might like this. Gary enjoys tuna. I do not. I am not a fish girly, so I'm sure I could make this for Gareth. Ah! Owie! Philly Harmonic, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the guild. I hope you enjoy your time. We have let's go adventures with new recipes to try out one day when I have my own kitchen. Welcome on in. We got some stuff from Samurai Champloo. Let's see, what's one I want to really see? And let's go back to that. Oop, as I bang the mic because it's so close. This is so close. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry for banging it so much. I apologize. I'm banging it like I'm banging your mom all the time. All the time. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. What's a good one? Ooh, Azuna's steak sandwich, page 46, chat. And you can't see this. I didn't really show it, but like the pages are like colored to like match the table of contents colors, which is nice. It helps kind of like visualize where they end, because sometimes flipping through a cookbook can be like a pain and a half. Where were we? You know, mushroom soup from Tales from Earthsea. If only I liked mushrooms, chat. Then I'd be like, ooh, delicious. Ooh, karage to go. Yum. Here we go. There we go. Asuna's steak sandwich. Wow! Okay, but look at this. Look at this photo, chat. Look at this. That looks pretty tasty. Can I turn up? I'm trying to like turn on maximum brightness. I feel like that made it worse almost. There we go. There we go. There we go. It like I do like a good steak sandwich. I mean, the glare on that is bad, but I do like a good steak sandwich. It's from season 1, episode 6 of Sao. You get steak, teriyaki sauce, omelets. Gary, I think I know what we're having this weekend. Gary, I just might be cooking everything from this. I would die from like the amount of money I would spend on groceries for this, because like steak, expensive. Even for the cheap stuff, it's like $15. Oh, I prefer my steak sandwich to be villainous. We'll add a little hot sauce on it. Does that make it villainous? Is that what does it? The most unfair thing of Food Wars was how good it all looked. It's true. It did all look ridiculously tasty, and it makes me angry because it's probably not that tasty in real life. Ooh, Howl's breakfast plate. Heck yeah, sign me up. I love Howl's Moving Castle. Let me eat like our favorite king. Even though it's just bacon and eggs. It's nothing special. Oh, it has you do it actually on the campfire, chat. I have a fire pit in the backyard. We could do this. And a cast iron pan. I wonder how much of a difference that actually makes. Like cooking it over the fire. I'm curious now. Hear me out, Minotaur ribs. Okay, now there's an idea. Now there's an idea. I want all of this. All of this looks so good. There was another one in here. Where is it? Let's see, what else? What other main looks tasty? Katsudon from Yuri on Ice, chat. Chat. We gotta do it for the Yuri on Ice. Ooh! Tasty. Delicious. Is that a cooking book? Yes, croissant! I got this, someone sent this from my wish list. It's the Anime Chef Cookbook. So we're looking through, it's stuff inspired by different animes and stuff. So we're going through, we're looking at the Yuri on Ice. Katsudon. So I'm looking at all of this, and even though I had dinner right before stream, I am both hungry and want to make all of this at the same time. I want to make it all. My cousin gifted me the One Piece cookbook. Nice. I love like the themed cookbooks. Like of course I have the Skyrim one. I've been eyeing up the Middle Earth one for a while. I love the ones that are like, even like stuff like the Witcher one seems cool. I don't know. It's just so cool. And like, obviously I've been watching like a lot of tasting history in the last few weeks. So now I'm like, ooh, it's just so interesting to try foods, whether they were like from a history in real life or like from games or like media that you like. Cause it kind of makes you, I don't know. It's kind of just interesting to think about, but maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me, myself, and I just like food in general. I just enjoy food a lot, chat. Ooh. All right, and for all the stinky fans, we have some cold soba noodles for you, you big stinkies. No photo for you, though. It's not even worth having a photo for you, my academia fans. Not allowed. Okay, this is what I wanted to get. We got the gyudon from Demon Slayer Mugen Train. I will never recover. Never forget. Will never recover from what happened during that arc. To this day, I still experience emotional damage. I was not prepared. I like food too, obviously. Obviously, samesies. Samesies. Also, I hope you're doing well, Croissant. It's nice to see you. I know it's been a hot minute. But it looks so, look at this in the box and stuff. I feel like most of it is like the presentation. I've always been so curious and like intrigued by like bento boxes because I think it's such a cool way to like package and you display it, right? It's also part of it is like the display and how it looks. It's a whole thing. Look at that. Look at that. I want it. Chat, I want it. I want it so bad. Actually, this looks pretty easy to make too. The problem that gets me is like stuff like the tofu, which I would never eat because texture. It's a texture thing. But like the rest of it I could do. Thinly sliced ribeye? Wow, that's going to cost like $30. $30. Chat, if you want to see me cook any of these, I might have to add these, the ingredients to these to my throne because holy heck. That's wild. That is another. Why is everyone with the wild usernames following me today? What happened? What happened? Where are y'all coming from? What's going on? What's going on? It's because I'm looking at a cookbook, isn't it? Isn't it? You know why? No, I don't. I don't, Chaotic. I have no clue. This is what I would love to make. Pollo's ham ramen. Oh, not Pollo's, Ponyo's, sorry. Pollo. I have Pollo on the brain. Ponyo's ham ramen. It does look pretty tasty. I mean, Studio Ghibli food is probably like the most delicious looking food out of any anime medium I've seen. It just, chef's kiss. Delicious. 20 out of 10. egg, instant ramen, ham, scallions. It really is that simple. It really is, chat. If you cringe, they will come. It's true. Welcome on in, Glinda. Are you a Wicked fan? you a Wicked fan there? We're just looking at stuff people sent me, which is one of these is this lovely cookbook that's has anime-inspired recipes. Ooh! Something from FMA Brotherhood, the only FMA that matters. I do like a quiche. I haven't had one in a really long time, but like, I might make this. This looks delicious. Ooh, Luffy's favorite meat. Gary, this is for you. Gary loves his One Piece. Loves his One Piece so much. Turkey legs. Oh my gosh, turkey legs. And you gotta lollipop them? That's a pain. Lollipopping any kind of meat. If you don't know what that means, it's like basically taking, I think it tends to be the drumstick. Well, it depends. You can lollipop like anything that, like a rack of lamb, you could lollipop that. But especially with like poultry, like chicken and stuff, it's a pain. Because you gotta do it with the legs and it's tedious. Release the Dragon Ball recipes, you cowards. They're there. I mean, I have skipped through some. I'm not a Dragon Ball Z fan, but like, they're in here. Is it canned or fresh? I mean, it's probably, I mean, you could use either, right? Like, it doesn't have to be fresh. It just says 2 cups of spinach. And that's the thing, right? Like, whatever you have. I do that with recipes all the time. Like, especially for things where it's like, I know I'll need a lot of for most recipes. I do this with diced onions. I get them like from the frozen food aisle and they're already pre-diced. And then I just thaw however much I need because it saves me the time of chopping and then they're always ready and I never have to worry about onions going bad. I just have them ready to go. Speaking of Yuri on Ice, chat, here we are. Ooh, excuse the boip. The Celsius is hitting hard today, chat. Unfortunately, I have not gotten any of the recalled Celsiuses. Unfortunately. Despite there being a recall, I did not get any of the alcoholic ones to my dismay, chat. So no, I have not been intoxicated on stream. For those of you wondering, soup dumplings from Spirited Away. I'm turning page 116, chat. 116. 116. Oh my gosh. Ooh! Delicious. Delicious. I can't believe it's the pork filling, though. I can't believe it's the pork filling. I can't believe this. Can we have yaoi on sand? I'm sure there's an anime beach volleyball anime somewhere that's kind of like that. I'm sure there's a beach volley. There's gotta be. There's gotta be, right? If there's not, chat, here we go. It's our time. It's our time. The ads, chat. The ads. Ooh, I do like making a good dumpling. Too bad I used all the ground pork today. Had I known that this was one of the things I got, I could have made this, chat. I could have made this like tomorrow. This looks delicious. I have pretty much everything on this list. Except the chicken soup jelly. Except that piece. But you know, that's fine. That's fine, chat. I love Spirited Away. Ooh, now we get to the desserts. The desserts, chat. You know me, I'm a sucker for desserts. Let's see what we got for desserts. Ooh, Way of the House Husbands. Apricot cannelés. Let's see. Moment now. Moment of truth. Ooh. What is this mold? I don't even remember what these are. And of course there's no photo. I don't even remember what these look like. What's a cannelle pan? Okay, mini muffin tin. We got that. Kind of sounds like French custard pastries. It kind of just sounds like Kind of just sounds like a, not quite a cannoli, but like a cream puff almost. From the description here. Ooh, Spice and Wolf, sheep's milk porridge. I heard my country. Yes, apricot, whatever this is. There's no photo, but here we go. This is it. This is what it is. Croissant. Can you make these? Can you make these? It's from Way of the House Husband. Season 1, episode 4 to be exact. Ooh, raspberry jam thumbprint cookies. I basically make these every Christmas. I've had a version of these. They're very easy to make. Thumbprint cookies are really easy to make because they're thumbprint. You just roll them in a ball, press it down with your thumb or something else, and then put it in a little jam, and bada bing, bada boom. You're good to go. Ooh, some chocolate cornets. Ooh, that looks a bit sus, chat. I'm not gonna lie, this looks a little sus. Chat, I'm not gonna lie to you. This photo is a bit. It's a little. Wait, there we go. Let me get the light. It's a little questionable. If you look a little too hard, it's a little sussy. If you start staring at it too long, you start seeing things, chat. Thick crust exterior and soft inside. Caramel and custard. That sounds tasty. No, croissant, no! No, not the cream and puffs. No, God, please. Ooh, Haruhi strawberry shortcake. I love Oran High School Host Club. It needs a remake. For many reasons, but mostly because we didn't get the ending. We didn't get the ending, chat. We didn't get it. Ooh, this looks tasty. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, I love a strawberry shortcake. There's just something about the cake and the cream and so delish. So delish. It's an effort. Making any cake, though, is kind of an effort, especially when it's layered. Mini matcha mochi pancakes. What else we got here? Charmy's after battle dessert. Gary's been watching Black Clover. I wanted to watch it, but then we started watching it at night before bed, and then I just have been falling asleep through every episode, so he's just been carrying on. I don't even know what's going on. It puts me to sleep in like 5 minutes, unfortunately. Ooh, Kiki's chocolate cake. I do like some chocolate cake. Crepe cake on birthdays. Okay, that is pretty easy. A crepe cake, super easy, especially if you're in a pinch and you just need like a sweet treat. Those are the way to go. I agree with you there. Ooh, what's this? What is this? Monster Cell truffles. Oh, One Punch Man. I was like, that looks disgusting. It's a truffle. Kind of chocolatey dessert. Cheesecake. Haven't seen a cheesecake in this recipe book yet. Have not. But cheesecake isn't bad. It's not my favorite, mostly because I'm lactose intolerant, so it'll fuck me up, but ooh, mocha pokey puffs, chat. We can't show a photo because Nintendo. Because Nintendo. Okay, this is cute. The panda shaved ice parfait. I've never watched Polar Bear Cafe. It is on my list of things to watch, but this does look pretty tasty. Look how cute it is, chat. Look at this cuteness. Look at it. Wait, let me get it a bit more centered. There we go. Isn't that cute? It's so adorable. I'm gonna die. Feed truffles to the minotaurs. Why would we do? Why do you know? Wait. Do the truffles... Are chocolate truffles an aphrodisiac? I mean, but probably chocolate's an aphrodisiac, so that would make sense. That might boost milk productions, chat. You might be onto something there. Ooh. A purine? Is that... Oh, that's just a pudding. That's just a pudding. Fruit tarts from Ancient Magus's Bride. I love these look tasty. Starfish scones. Sponge cake. Oh my gosh, all these look tasty. I said I wasn't going to go through everything. Oh my gosh, caramel waffle with pecans and apples. Wow. Peak. This is all I want. Oh, the ads are running. Well, chat, we're just going to sit and we're just going to stare at this and drool over it because this looks absolutely delish. Look at it. Look at it. It looks so tasty. Also, your lie in April. How could you? The emotional damage. The emotional damage. I'm never going to recover. Never, ever. Never, ever. Why is OBS really using up the CPU today? I hope I haven't dropped too many frames or the bitrate hasn't gone too crazy. Because that can happen. That can happen, chat. Also, it's getting hard to hold this, so I'm just going to put this here. Where's the waffle? It's like underneath. Because this is all like the apples and the cream and the pecans. And then the waffle's underneath. At the bottom. You know, this big square thing? I don't know if you've ever seen a waffle before, chat. It's done in the Belgian style, where it's a square. Yeah, never, ever, ever gonna recover emotionally from your lie in April. Why they gotta do us like that? How are you doing, chat? How are we doing today? Did you touch grass this weekend? I hope you did. Is it buried so much? Well, yeah, like, because you have apples, and then you got your cream, and then you got your delicious pecans. It's like digging for treasure, you know? It's like digging for gold. I like gold. Sounds tasty. Delicious. Absolutely delicious, chat. Nom 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 nom. Man, I want to cook everything from this cookbook. Okay, we're gonna finish here with the Totoro latte art. I do have a milk frother. But this would be so hard to actually make happen. Especially with, like, the foam. Like, especially to create the body and then, like, to try and use it, like, to make the ears would be the hardest. But look at how cute this is. This is so stinking adorable, chat. So stinking adorable. Ah, I could die. Looks so good. I would just slurp that up. Actually, I wouldn't because I feel like that would be like committing a war crime against Totoro, and we can't have that. We can't have that. And then there's a bunch of other drinks. Ooh, some Senku Cola from Dr. Stone. There we go. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all, chat. That's it. There's not really a lot of photos in the drink section. That's kind of where it ends. I like this. This is a very cute cookbook. Very cute cookbook. As I bang the microphone again. Sorry. Sorry, chat. Ow. Hi, HH. Welcome on in. How you doing? It's nice to see you. Let me just... I know that's why you came here, so you're welcome. You just missed it. We were just looking through the Anime Chef Cookbook. Here we go. Welcome back, ad people. We were pretty much at the end of the cookbook, so if you missed anything, again, I didn't flip through the whole thing anyways, but there's definitely some good-looking recipes in here. I'm definitely going to try and make some of these when I have the kitchen all to myself, because I don't like cooking when other people are around. I want to cook in peace. I don't want to be perceived. So there you go. So that was item number 2. From Mita. And do we want to open... I saved what I think is the best for last because it came from Japan. And there weren't that many things on my wish list from Japan. So there's only a few things it could be. Here we go. Here it is, chat. There we go. Are you ready? Item number 3. Here we go. See, I knew it was like packed in here real good. Look at this. Look at this. It's packed so good. It's Spy Family. I see it. I see it. Chat, I see it. Yeah, let me get the box out of the way. Chat, are you seeing this right now? It says Spy Family. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, HH, very much same for me. I don't like being perceived. Please don't perceive me ever. Thank you. Please do not perceive me when I'm doing things. Thank you. I'm so ready to open this. Let me get in there with my grippers. Look at that. It says Spy Family. Okay, what is this? Tell me. What are you? It's in good condition for coming all the way from Japan to Canada. I will say that. They packed it like an absolute beast. Also, this is my first, like, official, like, anime figure. Like, I've gotten some, like, U2s and stuff, but, like, this is my first, like figure kind of thing. Look at that. It's the one where she's riding Bond. Ah, it's so cute. Look at it. Look at it, chat. No, it's glory. I love Bond. I love Bond. Bond is basically Zeus, but if he was smart and had premonition powers. Looks like Vanna with Zeus. I mean, I guess. I guess, kind of, not really. Shall we open this? I want to open this in, like, the most dainty way possible. Here, give me my really old scissors. Yes, excellent. All right, chat. Let's get this opened here. Oh, I don't want to hurt. I hate the freaking lips on these little things that get caught on everything. See, I ripped the box because, like, why? This is not designed for opening. All right, there we go. Oh, and it's taped on the side. Man, this is secure. Draw Vanna as Princess Mononoke with her wolves. Yes, please. Yes, please. Let me know how much money you want, and I will send that to you immediately. Yes, I love Princess Mononoke. Draw me with a pack of wolves. Thank you. All right. Ooh, let's. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Okay, interesting. It's in a nice little triangle. You don't have to pay for that. No, I should pay. I should pay. Make me pay. Oh, is it already assembled? Okay, kind of. Okay, here's the stand. Stuck drawing in pixel art style this month. That's okay. You know what? All art is good. Okay, it's not about how good it looks. It's about the emotion behind it. Okay, it's about you putting your heart and soul into it. That's all that matters. All right, let me open this. There's also instructions on the box about. Okay, it's just about putting. I can't read most of this. I can pull out a no and a ba. She, I think that's a she. And then deku da. Kudasai. There we go. I can read out the kudasai, chat. That's all I can read from the Japanese instructions. Which I know I have not been keeping up with my Japanese lessons. Thank you for asking, chat. All right, let's unroll the bond with the utmost care. His little paw, his little leggy. Look at that. His little leggy sticking out. He's trying to escape. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I don't know where I'm going to put this. I have like no... Actually, I did kind of clean out my one bookcase, so I might have some room for it on here there. All right, so that's little Bond. He won't really stand up for now. It was cool seeing early HH Heart. Ooh, that'd be pretty cool. I think it's always cool looking back. I love seeing like artists being like, this was me doing it like even 1 year ago and seeing the progression. It's wild how much someone, even if you're just doing it like for funsies, but how much like you can progress in a year in something if you just do it on a semi-regular basis, you know? And it's so hard to see that because like when you're in it, you're like, man, I haven't made any progress. It still looks as bad. But then when you actually take the time to look like a year back or 2 years back, it's like, no, it's actually like we made a lot of progress. It was cringe. We all think Baby Vanna, well, not Baby Vanna, but me as a VTuber, when I first started out 3 years ago, it's so cringe and not in the fun way like I am now, you know? Also, do we want bubble wrap poppies? Here, let me get some bubble wrap poppies. There you go. A little bubble wrap. There you go. There's some bubble wrap poppies. Wait. There you go. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the bubble wrap ASMR. Most of these are actually popped, but I'm trying. I'm trying. All right, so we got the bond. Let's put the tail on the bond. Here. They really taped it. They really taped it, chat. Look at the floofy tail. It's just like Zeus's tail. Actually, it's probably floofier than Zeus's tail. Okay, we gotta put the tail. Tail is supposed to be up and out like this. I feel like that's not matching. Just gotta finesse it, chat. We just gotta finesse it. It's not going on, chat. It's not going in. Chat, it's not going in. Okay, I'm looking. Oh, it's like, it's not perfectly shaped. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like, it's not perfectly like smooth to fit in the hole. It's a little special tail. But it's like not, oh yeah, that's the right way. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Now he has his tail. Little baby Bond. He's not really a baby, but you know what I mean, chat. And then we'll put him on his little stand here. I think it goes like this, but there's no other. Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, one. Come on. He's not going. He really does not want to go on there. Like the back leg one's going on fine. It's the front leg one that's not. Now it's kind of stuck. I'm pushing so hard, chat. It's kind of stuck. I think that's... Oh, there we go. Just had to put a little pressure on it. There he is. He's standing now, chat. There he is. He's standing. So cute. Okay, and then we got little Anya on top. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. I love Spy Family. It's so wholesome, and it's just good. It's just quintessentially good. All right. And then we put on our little Anya, and there she is. Look at her. She's just having the time of her life. All right. There we go. There we go, chat. There, in all the glory, the Anya riding Bond figure. Look at how happy she is. Look at it. Wow. Look. She's so happy. And he's so fluffy. Look at him. He's just, look at that smiling face. He's just a happy guy with his little bow tie. Oh, it's too cute. It's so cute. I'm gonna die. I don't know where I'm gonna put this. I kind of want to have it on my desk, but I have no room for it on this desk. I have no, like, I would love to have it, like, even though this is probably not an appropriate place for it, but you know, like, I want it out because it's such a cool figure. But there's no place for it. There's no room for Anya riding Bond, chat. That should be illegal. Absolutely criminal. Absolutely. I don't think there was anything. Nope. I will keep the figure box, though. I have so much. There's so much stuff scattered around now, chat. Around the room. Buy a new shelf for it above the desk. I don't want to put anything on the wall. I don't want to hang anything else up on the walls because, again, I'm planning to move out. So I don't really want to go installing shelves and stuff like that, especially on the wall that's above my desk, just because I fear something falling. And trust me, if one thing falls on this desk, there are 20 other things that will fall down. That's what happened when I tried to see if the new key light would fit on the desk, and it knocked basically everything off my desk. It was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. So one day I have one to the side, but it's pretty full with all my like Funko Pops, and I have a couple plushies and some U2s. So, but I have a shelf for it. I have a bookshelf where there's probably some space for it. That's probably where I'll put this figure. It's so cute. It is so cute. The heck. And the fur detail, like, it's actually like textured and might not show up well on camera, but they do. It is a little, there'll be a little bit of texture. It's very cute. Very cute. I love it so much. I love it But there we go. Those were all the goodies. So shout out to Mita. Thank you, Mita. Thank you, Mita. I know you're not here, but I know you're going to watch the VOD. So thank you. Thank you for the gifties. I love them. I'm going to freaking just look at this figure every day and just be like, this is amazing. Because I wanted this figure for a long time. For a really long time. And I was like, oh. But I held out because I was like, no, because it's expensive. Once like you get like the shipping and stuff, especially to Canada, it's just getting expensive. So it was such a nice surprise to see this and the cookbook and the footrest. I have been spoiled. So thank you, Mita. Thank you for your generosity. I appreciate it. And if anyone else, if you a good way to support the stream other than subbing is to go to my throne, and there's the goal down there, down under, for the new desk. That's the next big thing. It will help me stream and stuff, because obviously then I can properly mount like the new key light, my monitor stands, the mount for the hand cam. It'll actually let me have like a setup that's not kind of as jank as it is now, and my posture will be better. So everyone's a winner. My back and knees won't hurt. So here we go. Yep. No, Throne works for everyone, or it should. It's one of the ones where anyone can use it. So there is the link in the chat. But again, it's always, gifts are never required. You know, you don't have to send me anything for my throne. I don't want anyone to feel like they have to, especially now when $1 definitely does not go as far as it used to anymore. I know everyone's budgeting a lot harder, pinching pennies harder. I totally get it. But if you have some spare change and you want to spoil your Wolf Boss by contributing to the new desk fund, there it is. That's where you can do it. All right. I am going to do some cleaning up because there are boxes strewn about. There's bubble wrap everywhere. And I want to put the figure away, put all the stuff I got today away. And then we can just do some yapping. So I will BRB. I'll be right back in like 5-ish minutes or so. So until then, enjoy the BRB screen, watch the silly little clips, and stretch your leggies. Grab yourself a snack, walk in, and I will be right back. Hi, Chan, I'm back. I have dismantled the hand can setup because I was bumping into it. Thankfully, it's like a pretty quick setup to like take down and stuff like that. But I hope you had fun with the unboxing portion of the stream. Now we yap. That's the plan. That's the plan. I really like all that stuff, though. I found a nice spot on my bookshelf for the Anya figure. I'll probably post some photos and stuff, and I'm excited. I'm excited to look through more of the anime cookbook, because I'm sure there will be much more goodies. Might be a little off. Just a smidge off. Oh, that's why. 'Cause it's not. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. There we go. That's better. That's better, chat. I knocked it slightly. Yep. Now, yes. Now we yep. We do lots of yapping. Maybe partially. Yeah. Thank you again, Nita, for sending me those goodies. I do appreciate it. They will go to good use. I'm already enjoying this new footrest, so thank you. Thank you. It is very nice. It's nice and supportive on my feet, which is all that matters. That's all that matters. Yes, chat. Now I can be maximum comfy while I'm being maximum cringe. It's perfect. Perfect, they say. It's true. Hi, Judah. Welcome on in. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's nice to see you. Welcome. You just missed the unboxing. Now we're yapping. Now we are doing a bit of the yap. A bit of the gab. Really? The face cam was making it use like 30% more CPU? Not face cam, but like hand cam? That's wild. I'm gonna have to look into that. That does not seem right. I feel like a webcam should not be using 30% CPU. That's a bit shush, chat. That's a bit shush. I'm good. We got some nice loot from Throne. We got some good goodies. So that was nice. And now here we are. yapping, being cringe. I should probably catch everyone up on the weekend. I mean, it was a busy weekend because obviously not only is it Gary's birthday today, but it's also my mom's birthday. It's Vanna mom's birthday. They share the same birthday, which is wild. But we celebrated on the weekend. On the weekends, we went, Sunday was family dinner. Mostly for my mom. Gary was like, no, don't include me. And like Gary came, but he was like, I don't want this to be considered my thing because he's a low-key guy. You know, he doesn't want to be perceived. So I was like, okay, fine. So for my mom's birthday, we had to drive 45 minutes, chat. 45 minutes to go to a completely different city to try this taco place that ended up being extremely mid. Like, I'm like, my mom's like, oh, it's delicious, but like, it was okay. I don't know. I got the fish tacos, which was probably my first mistake because fish is always frozen. There's no fresh fish here. Welcome to living in a landlocked province, and it was way too overcooked. It was way too overcooked. Like the appetizer I had, it's called chorizo queso, and it was not queso in the way we think of queso. Like when you think queso in like, you know, North America, it's like cheese, right? It's like the queso, it's melted cheese and it's delicious, right? But it was literally like fried ground chorizo, like you would kind of do ground beef for like tacos. So it's fried ground chorizo and then they melted cheese on top. And that was it. That's what they call chorizo queso. And I was like, this is not what I was expecting. Now, I know queso probably means something different in Spanish, actually. Like, it just might mean melted cheese. But I was like, man, you're telling me. I got so hyped because I love queso, chat. It's probably, like, my favorite hot dip of all time. I can eat a container, like, the container of the, like, whoa, what is the brand? What is the brand of queso? What is the queso you get from the store? What brand is it? What is it? Is it the Tostitos brand queso? I can eat the Tostitos brand queso. I can eat an entire jar of it by myself. Easy in a single day if I wanted to. Like, it is delicious. It is so good, chat. It's so tasty, but that was not what we got for an appetizer. So, it wasn't bad, but like, is it worth the 45-minute drive? No. In my opinion, no, it was not worth the 45-minute drive. If I lived close to this place, would I go there on occasion? Maybe, but honestly, like, I'll just stick with, like, my taco time and my crisp beef burrito. Like, honestly, like, it wasn't that much. Or the other local, like, there's actually a local Mexican place not far from where I live. And it's probably better than what this place was. It wasn't bad, but it was mid. Thank you for all the birthday wishes to Vanna Mom. And Gary, I will let Vanna Mom know. I will let Vanna Mom know. Even though she doesn't watch the streams, and I honestly wouldn't want her to, because that'd be weird. I don't know. I personally would find it weird. I like the divide between all she knows is that I stream. That's it. That's all she needs to know. She doesn't need to know any more. She doesn't need to know any less. She doesn't need to be in stream, you know? Gotta have that separation. Yes, I will tell Vanna Mom you wished her a happy birth. That'll make her happy. One more. Here, I'll do a... Come on, someone do a Vanna Mom. I feel like me doing it is cheating, so I won't do it. Me doing it is cheating. I wish my mom a happy birthday this morning already. It's a little cheatsies. Don't let the Vanna Mom beater go. No. Chat, you'll have one job. If you don't do it, Vanna Mom will break her back. Yep. It's like step on a crack, break your mom's back. If you don't wish Vanna Mom a happy birthday, you'll break her back. Although we don't want that. You'll break her metaphorical back. Yeah. Her hypothetical back. Not a real back. Not a real back. It's okay. She'll appreciate the thought. She'll appreciate the thought, chat. She'll appreciate the thought. I know she will. So yeah, that was this weekend. That was a whole thing. Man, I was so exhausted after that. I like pretty much passed out. I got home and pretty much passed out. It was so much socializing too, because like all of us, so all three of us, so me and my two sisters, we all have significant others now, because my youngest sister now has a BF, as the kids say. So us going anywhere now, even if it's just like a family thing, like my parents, us, and our significant others, it's like 8 people. It's not a small group anymore, you know? And it's a lot of talking, because it's yapping and catching up with people and small talk, which for anyone who's neurodivergent like me, small talk is just the worst. Like, I can kind of get by it because it's like my sisters and stuff, and like I can really mask hard and like fake it, but like it's a lot. And then I made the mistake of saying I want to get a sweet treat after, because dessert was non-existent at this restaurant. So my middle sister was like, well, let's go get ice cream back in town. And we did that. And then we yapped for probably about another like 20 minutes there. And my social battery was so drained after that. I was so tired, chat. So exhausted. It was a lot. I mean, it was bad. It wasn't a bad experience. It would have been worse if it was all like strangers and stuff. But like still, it was a lot of talking. And now I need at least 5 business days of no talking. No talking to randoms. Which is weird, because chat, technically you're a bunch of randoms, but you're different. You're legally distinct from like other randoms, you know? Like, talking to randoms in real life is hard. And I don't think a lot of people get this about, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But like, on occasion, my mom will be like, well, you know, you're so like introverted in real life. Like, how can you talk to a bunch of random strangers on the internet? And I was like, I don't have to see people. I don't have to physically make it look like, you know, like there's not an actual camera on my face tracking, like, well, wait, there is a camera on my face tracking my every single move. But this is different, you know, like I don't have to see you. You don't have to see me. There's no actual physical, like, real life interaction, you know? Because in real life, I'd be reading your body language. I'd be mimicking you. I'd be looking in your eyes in occasion, but also then darting away because I don't want to seem creepy, you know? You know the feeling, you know, chat is different. And I've also been doing this for like, well, as a VTuber for 3 years. So like, I'm used to it. And it's a different vibe here. Like, I don't have to pretend here. But in real life, I have to pretend like I'm enjoying, or like I'm tolerant, you know, that I'm amicable about interactions. Where here, I could tell you, I could whip out the jail bars right now and be like, chat, you're going straight to jail. You've committed war crimes. I could say that. You'd be like, okay, yeah, that's fair. You know what? We didn't do anything, but yeah, fair. You know what? Yeah. Do it. You do it. Slay queen, you know? But like, I can't do that in real life. I can't be like, hey, you're annoying me. You're going straight to jail. So people in real life would look at me weird. They look at me weird and, you know, think I was a little off. A little off. So, yeah. Lick the bar to a certain tone. Yeah. Could you imagine getting put into, like, having someone just put you in a cage in real life because you're annoying them, and then you just have to sit there? You just have to sit there and think. That'd be funny. Honestly, I feel like that would be great in corporate environments, because anytime someone just asks you a dumb question, even though there are no dumb questions, but sometimes there are really dumb questions in a corporate work environment, you just, you know, like, how do I save this as a PDF? I don't know, Susan, have you Googled it? Google can tell you how to save it as a PDF. Yeah. I know, crazy. That came wrong.
Nice.
Oh, wait. Wait, that was the wrong button. Wait, that was the wrong button. Chat, that was the wrong button. I swear that was a misclick. But yes, I think we should make corporate jails a thing. You know, corporate timeouts. You just go in the cage and think about the silly question you asked. You think about how you can be a problem-solving, self-sufficient corporate employee, okay? Sit there for 5 minutes and think about what you've done. Please say thank you. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what we need, chat. Chat, that is what we need. But Anywho, yeah, that was pretty much it this weekend. Watson had a vet checkup. Kind of, not really. He had to go for, because now we're testing out arthritis shots for him. They're like monthly. So this was his third dose, which how these shots work is it takes 3 doses for it to reach what's considered like the maximum effect. And then if it works, he has to remain on it for the rest of his life. But essentially it won't get any better than like the 3rd dose. So you have to wait for the 3rd dose to be able to assess if it's working. It seems like it's working, but I don't know. I get worried about him because now he's having trouble going downstairs and like jumping off of higher elevated things. And the vet said that's normal because, you know, going down, you're absorbing more impact than you are like going upstairs or whatnot. So that makes sense. But it still makes me like, I don't know. You know me, I'm an animal lover. I've had dogs growing up for like half my life. You know, I work in an animal shelter. I just love animals so much. So it just makes me, you know, and especially with Watson being 11, you know, I remember when he was a puppy, guys. Oh, I should show you. I have Watson puppy photos. Hold up. In one of my phones, I have an entire baby puppy Watson album. Let's see. Watson. Where's the Watson collection? Watson. Where is Watson? That's not Watson. None of this is Watson. That's one of Gary's friends from the wedding we went to. There's Watson. There's Watson here. Here is Puppy Watson, chat. I'm gonna send this to myself. This is Watson when we got him as a puppy. 8 weeks old. He does not look like this. He does not look like this anymore. Holy shit. Oh, this is gonna make me tear up, chat. Oh, he was such a baby. Holy, I gotta send these to myself in Discord. Let's see. Where's my... There we go. So there's that little baby. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. So that's him, like, puppy. Fireman Tim, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the guild. I hope you enjoy your time here. We've got plenty of meat and lots of guild rats to go on adventures with. Welcome. We're reminiscing over my little... Oh my gosh, this one is heckin' cute, chat. I gotta... Hold up. These are all too cute. I have to share them with you immediately. I'm gonna share them with you right now. ASAP, all these cute photos of Watson when he was a cute little babby. Yeah, let me send that there. Bada bing, bada boom. There you go, little puppy Watson. Absolute menace to society from the get-go. Oh, these are so edited. You can tell this is like how old these are just by how like edited these are. Poor little, oh my god, he was the cutest little bean. A menace but a bean. Oh, a lot of the photos are of him sleeping because that's when he's the cutest, chat. Oh my gosh, this was him. Oh my god. Oh, chat, I'm looking at all these photos. Oh my god. He was so cute. What happened? He became old man. That's what happened. Chat. He became old man. I wish I could just go through this album without sitting through these on my Discord, but I don't want to chat. I don't want to dox myself. There you go. Let me get some. Got some recent photos of him. There we go. This one, oh my gosh, that shows my bed. Is this room clean enough? It's clean enough-ish. Chat. There's nothing in this photo that will dox me, alright? No, okay. You can see my desk set up in the background, chat. You can see it in the background of this one. This is a nice Zeus and Watson getting along. A rare Zeus and Watson getting along and not being annoying siblings. Okay, here we go. All right, time to look at all these cute photos. Hold up, chat. Let me get these opened. And let me open these in a new browser tab. Okay, so this is Puppy Watson. And this is also Puppy Watson. And this is like Toddler Watson. This is Watson now. There we go. With a wild Zeus. Okay. There we go. Okay, are you ready, chat? Are you ready to see these cute and adorable photos? Let me pull these up. Here we go. Studio mode. Want to make sure I get the right capture. Where is this? Where is this window? Where are you, window? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. All right, there we go. Voila, I got the photos, chat. Are you ready to see some cute adorableness? You're going to throw up. Yes, Zeus. I mean, this is Watson we're showing, but here. You'll see him. You'll see him, chat. I can't be trained. Stop that. Okay, did I press the right? Where's my opera? Why you not show? Why no show? Why no work? Why no work? Show opera. Show opera. Look at him, chat. Look at him. Look at him as a baby. This was him at 8 weeks. Look at this little baby. Look at this face. That is so zoomed in. Look at it. Look at it, chat. Look at this face. Look at this little baby Watson. This was him. We got him. He was like 8 weeks. I think actually kind of just under. Look at the little paws with the little. Look at this little paw here with the little puppy nails. Look at it. I've got to put my tail down for this. It's exciting, but also look at this little puppy. Yes, this is little puppy Watson. So this is his basket he would sleep in with this little towel. This is the only place he would sleep at night, and he wouldn't crawl out of it. He would stay in here the entire night, and I would actually sleep with it on my bed. And I have a queen size bed. So he would sleep. He would be on half the bed. I'd be on the other half of the bed. That smile, smile. Ah! Oh, my heart. Oh, the time is gone. I'm tearing up, chat. The time has flown by so fast. What the heck? And this is him at around the same age. He look at the little baby tail sleeping amongst all his toys on his little blankie. Ugh! It's so cute. He's just a sleepy little baby. This was probably after he ran amok, being an absolute menace, playing with all these toys. And then he was like, okay, I nap now. He's like, okay, I good. I nap now. I eep. I do a little. I don't know if you can hear him. He is barking. He knows. You know, like how in anime, people sneeze when they're talking about someone, you know, and then they're like, oh, so-and-so, and then it cuts to so-and-so sneezing. That's Watson, except he barks. He knows. He do a bark. He do a big barko. Because he's like, oh, you talking about me? And it's like, no, Watson, we're not talking about you, you goober guy. Big old goob. Yeah. That's not you we're talking. I mean, that's who we're talking about. But yes, this little baby. And this is him in toddler era. You can see he has this nice chain collar. Super sick guy. Look at these ears. Look at how ginormous. Look at how ginormous these ears are, man. He went from cute little puppy ears, little floppy ears to, hey, like he's full on. Look at this. Look at these ears. He's getting, this was before 5G was around, but he was already getting 5G on these ears. Holy crap. They're so big. Watson's outside the door like, you talking shit? That's basically what he's doing. He's upstairs and he's like, I hear you talking shit about me. I can hear with these ears. Dumbo radars. Yeah, he hears everything. The slightest ruffle of a treat bag and he'd be there. Look, he's still not fully grown yet because obviously the ears, but also like you can tell by the paws. He's still, I don't even, he might have been like 6 months in this. Maybe? Like he's still He's still just a little babby in this. And then fast forward like 10 years and then you get these guys. You get this old man. You get this guy. Look, he is not pleased I'm taking a photo. The time for photos has passed. He is now done with my shit. Hi, Laura. Welcome on in. Yeah, he's now done with my shit. And Zeus is like, why are you taking photos of this guy? But look, he's not impressed. He is not impressed at all. He's like, how dare you? I'm just trying to relax here. Also, yes, this is my desk setup. If anyone's curious, that is my setup. Yeah. And then there's just Zeus. He's been like, you bastard sitting on my bed. And then Watson's like, yes, I am. What are you going to? Yes. Watson is definitely, I mean, they're both sassy, but Watson is definitely like, all this cuteness, this puppy cuteness, gone. It's now just sassy old man. I have tears in my eyes just thinking about, oh my gosh. It feels like we got him like just yesterday, you know? Makes me reminisce. Also, looking at puppy photos of him, it makes me kind of sad that I never got to see Zeus as a puppy because he was a rescue and he was already like fully grown, and makes me wonder, like, what did Zeus look like? Like, he probably looked like a little fluff ball and I would have died. We could have had cute photos like this, but with like little puppy Zeus, you know? But we have little bear looking Watson here who's still pretty heckin' cute. But I don't know. I think about that. I'm like, man, I couldn't gotten a nice little Watson puppy photo and a nice little Zeus puppy photo. It would have been so cute. It would have been so cute. There you go. There you go. That's me. That's baby Watson. So now you know where he came from. Now you know he started like this, evolved into this, and now this is where we are. And now we are here. Old man era. But I love him. Sometimes he's a pain in the butt. Actually, that's most of the time. But most of the time. But I still love him. I still love him very much. So yes, there you go. That's the babies. That's the babies. I forget that not everyone not everyone knows like what Watson actually looks like. Because I think I've showed photos, maybe. It was like long, like back when I first started streaming, I would show photos. I think I showed a photo of Watson once. And like even Zeus, like I made a post today about like Zeus waking me up early, even though I was trying to sleep in. And I was like, wow, some people in the community might not know who Zeus is. Even though I feel like I talk about him a lot and we have emotes of him, but I'm just like, oh, you know what? That's fair. It's just interesting to think about sometimes, you know? But yes, that's Watson. Oh my gosh, the puppy photos. As the burp comes out at the same time. That one was for free, chat. That one was for free as I drink all my Celsius. There we go. Little baby guy. Adorable both. Yes, they are very cute. I think I would one day like to get updated Zeus emotes, but maybe get Watson one too. Or something, you know? As opposed to white Zeus. Yes. Watson's a German Shepherd cross. And then Zeus is a husky cross. For contrast, light and dark. Light and dark, for sure. You know, you have undercooked and burnt to a crisp. Slightly burnt. I mean, slightly burnt, mostly burnt, half burnt, mostly burnt, half burnt. There was a time where we thought Watson's ears actually weren't both going to like perk up. For the longest time, he did just have one floppy ear. And I was like, actually, that would have been so cute and adorable. But then the other ear had to pop up. And I was like, no! It would have been so cute if he had the silly little goofy one up, one down ears. But also the other dogs probably would have picked on him. But it would have been so cute. My heart, chat. It's so good. I love him. Lovely dogs. Very lovely. As much as sometimes as they can both be. And this is anyone who has animals in their lives know that like sometimes they might just push you to your limit, but at the end of the day, you love them. At the end of the day, you love them to death and would go to the ends of the earth for them. but sometimes they push your limits, as with anything. But yes. Yeah, both good beans. I should add some more stuff. I was thinking of adding more stuff to my throne to for the doggos. Especially for Watson. I think he has a couple of years left, which is fine. Again, for a German Shepherd, making it to 11 and just starting to have arthritis problems is actually pretty good. So, but we should spoil the old man. He deserves to have the finest jerkies, the finest meats in all the land. Every time I take him to the vet, I always make sure to get him a little cheeseburger, because there's a McDonald's on the way home. I make sure to get him a nice little plain cheeseburger. It's a good treat. Just a little treat for the little baby Watson, because in my eyes, even though Watson still looks like an old man, I still see the little puppy Watson, Yin Yang Zeus Watson emote. Oh my gosh, we could. I think it would be pretty cool to I think the emotes are always a good way to at least for me and for again being a VTuber and all that, to always have them around, even if when the time comes that they isekai into the next realm to wreak havoc there, I think having emotes would be kind of cool. Both of them. Even though technically Watson isn't my dog, he's the family dog, he's my parents' dog. But I've been living in this house for so long, and I was still in school when we got Watson, so he's kind of he's not my dog, but he's also my dog, He is also my baby. He slept in my room so much. Ugh, so cute. Now I'm just looking at photos. Maybe one day I might. Maybe one day I'll be like, can you do some nice emotes? We'll get some nice Watson and Zeus, and they can look at each other in different directions, and then we can get a nice little Trito emote or something, and then you can give Tritos to the dogs. That'd be pretty cute. I think that'd be adorable. Maybe that's just me, but that's what I think, chat. That's what I think, and I might just do it. Speaking of emotes, chat, I don't know if you saw, I posted to the Wolfpack, the subs channel, but the emote artist that did all the animated emotes dropped a whole bunch of new dance emotes, and I kind of want them all. I kind of want them all, Yeah, he's he is really a part of the family. Every our first dog, Smokey, who was a black lab, I loved him to death. Absolutely, I would do anything for him. And that's the thing, right? Is I view any dog, even if they're not Gary's dogs, I'd do anything for those babies. I would. I don't even care. I would do it, chat. Okay, but yes, here are the new dance emotes here. Let's go back to this screen. So these are the new, oh my gosh, the load times. These are the new emotes from the emote artist, the new your character here ones, which I love them all. I want them all, but especially the Squidward one, because I grew up on Squidward. I grew up on Squidward and SpongeBob and the Shenanigans, so that's just iconic to me. But also this one, I forget what it's called, but they're they pair together. Also, sorry for the lagging. It's because my internet is absolutely trash, man, right now. I like all of these, but it's these four. These four I love. I don't think we need more dance emotes, but I'm kind of I want them all, chat. Chat, I want them all. I want them all. They're just so cute and adorable. They're just so cute. And you do a little dance, especially with the little buns. The little buns, chat. The little buns. 7, 8, 9. Ooh, the little what is that? That's the caramel dancing one, right? That one would also be really cute. Pedro wasn't a very big meme on the channel. I saw it on TikTok, but that was never a thing. I was I really talked about on the street. I was never oh my gosh, Pedro with the raccoon. Pedro. I think it would be Squidward, like this Squidward one for me, probably 9. So it'd be 14, 9. And then I don't know, I would say one probably like 12, but I feel like that might be hard to do with my outfit. I feel like it might be kind of hard to get my outfit to fit in there, you know? Might be a bit tricky. Because I know with like the boots and stuff, I just have to be like, extra simplify the boots, please. Or I might just keep like a top up one. You know, I just might get 14 and this. I don't know. I would like to get even more emotes. I would like more emotes. I have been thinking about going and getting this artist to do like some of the static ones. Like I know I have a whole bunch of like the animated ones, but going and getting like some of the static ones made up as well, just so I can have a couple more, like some more. I really like their emote style. I've always been like, don't get me wrong, I love what the current emote artist did for the static emotes, but there's just something about the style that I feel like it captures the like gremlinness of me. The other ones are too pretty, if that's possible. I love the art style, but they're too pretty, dang it. And I'm not pretty most of the time, you know? Most of the time I'm looking like this or this. I love the that's very me, chat. Or like the knife, or the clown. I would love to get like a whole bunch of these made up. And they have a lot of options. Like they have the down. Like I could pretty much get every single one remade if I wanted to. Plus a Wicked. I don't know, maybe one day. Well, I'll add these to the throne wish list as something we can work towards after the desk. So yeah, there we go. New emotes. Things to think about, chat. Things to think about. And things that I think about. Flex your feeling. There we go. But yeah, those are the new emote options. I was really excited about the dance ones. I'm like, I want the dance ones. Let me do the dance ones. Let me do the dancey dance. I want to do a silly little dancey dance, chat. Let me do a little dancey dance. I love a good dance emote. What can I say? What can I say except get dancing? Get dancing, chat. Why is OBS using so much CPU again? I might have to go through. It might be time for me to clean out my... it might be time for me to clean out my OBS because I feel like I might have too many things. Might have a few too many things bumping up my OBS usage here. Like, I know I can definitely delete some of these Mix It Up things because I've moved pretty much everything for the old Mix It Up bot that used Mix It Up browser sources to StreamerBot, so. Splash of water and miniature milk from just off screen. You can suggest that. You can send that in. Absolutely. I mean, I have it throw water, like drink things at me now, but I could definitely do that. I could definitely have that. That's something that would be like, if I could find an asset I could bring into like VTube Studio for that, you know, and have it splash. Because there's things for different, like, I know I could have that for like 3D VTubing. I know how to have that happen if I had a 3D model, but I don't know how. Like, because I would like it to kind of also interact with modeling, you know? You know, chat? Do you know what I am saying? At least that's just me and my brain. But maybe that's just me and my brain, chat. Maybe that's just me. Yeah. But that's a good idea. Good idea. I will have to figure out how to make that work. And I also have to add more loot. I have a whole bunch of things. Whole bunch of loot ideas I need to add to the loot pool. But I'm also like, man, I don't want to add too much. But also I'm like, I kind of want to add more, you know, champ. You know? But that's food for thought. That's probably what it'll be. I keep on meaning, I've usually tried to, like, before stream, try and add one or two more loot things, but I just haven't had the chance. It takes more time than you would expect, especially since, like, I have to come up with names for each item. Because I'm like, no, I can't just name it, like, generic sword. I have to name it like, well, iron sword or steel sword. And then I get into that. I'm like, but then what kind of metals are available in Veil of Reach? Like, what do we have? What's available? And I'm like, man, this is where I need lore. And then I go down a rabbit hole of like researching different fantasy metals and like which ones would work, you know? And this is the whole thing. It's a whole thing, Chad. I overthink it. Welcome to me. And this is why I always have a bunch of ideas, but then I always classically in my style, I'm like, I'm going to make this idea 20 times harder than it needs to be because that's how my brain works. Because that's how I'm like, ooh, I need to care about the efficacy and whether or not these metals would actually exist in this non-existent MMO, VR MMO world, fantasy world, you know? Even though probably no one would care about that. But I care, chat. And maybe there's one of you out there that cares too. Just maybe. Food for thought. But with that said, I think I'm gonna end the stream a little early today because I have to start work early tomorrow because I have an appointment in the afternoon. So instead of I have to start an hour earlier, chat. Gross. I have to start an hour earlier and I hate. So that means I have to I'm gonna try and quickly like shower and get to bed and stuff like that so I don't wake up tomorrow feeling like absolute doo-doo. Thank you for the hydration. I do have my handy dandy water bottle. I've been trying to get better at drinking water and not just surviving on 1 cup of coffee and the occasional Beppis and or Celsius. There we go. But thank you all for joining me for this unboxing stream. I hope you have fun. I hope you enjoy seeing all the cool little loot I got. Yeah, now I really want to do like a cooking stream one day. That's a new goal. That's a new goal I have. I want to do it one day. It will happen, chat. One day. So I'm going to go find somebody to raid. But while I'm doing that, make sure to join the Discord if you haven't yet, especially if you're a new member of the guild. It's where us guild rats get together, chat and yap. I have a community night once a month, which the next one will be next week, I believe. I think that's what I have in my schedule. Not in a schedule you see, but in my planning schedule for stuff. So join the Discord if you haven't. It's also a place where I post updates for like streams, new videos, and all that fun stuff. So definitely join the Discord if you haven't yet. And there are my socials. Definitely subscribe to my YouTube. I will be adding the VOD channel once the VOD channel has the first videos released for the public. Actually, I can do that. YouTube. Where we go? Mannequin VODs. There we go. Here's the VOD channel. If you are a Twitch subscriber and or Loot Drop member, you can get access. You have access to 4 VODs already. Everyone else, the 4 VODs will drop next Tuesday. So definitely subscribe to the VOD channel if you haven't. But also subscribe to my main channel because I do post a new clip there every Friday at 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. This week's will be a gooder. You won't want to miss it. Yeah, and there's the milk. Don't forget about the milk, chat. Don't forget about the milk on your way out. The most important thing of all, the milk. Delicious. All right, let's go find someone to raid. You can even go say hi to. Bye-bye. Oh, okay. Let's see, who's live? Who will be my raid target? Rapidly approaching your location. Immediately. Ooh, so many peeps. Okay, we got you got some Elden Ring, some Fortnite. Ooh, we can go raid Catherine. She's currently explaining VTubers to my sister, and I think that's a really fun stream. And we haven't stream idea, and we haven't raided into Catherine in a while. So we will go raid Catherine. All right, so let's go raid. What a time! Catherine is currently trying to explain VShojo. Yikes! All right, so we are going to go raid Catherine. All right, so make sure to grab your raid message if you haven't. Raid message number 1 If you are a follower, read message number 2. If you are sub, feel free to use whatever emote of mine along with the read message. Make sure to copy and paste that respectfully in Catherine's chat. Ask her how she's doing. Send her all of the love and support y'all have shown me today and pay it forward because that's what we do here at the guild. And thank you for joining me for tonight's stream. I will be back on Thursday. I will be playing some The King is Watching, which is my latest hyperfixation game. I have like, I think close to like 15 hours in it already. It's a lot of fun. So that'll be Thursday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. I hope to see you there for that. And I will see you in the Discord. In the meantime, thank you all for joining me tonight. Thank you for the memes, the schemes, the chatting, the yapping, the lurking, the redeems. Yes, claim your daily quests, claim your loopholes before you go. Join us for the raid, everyone. And I will see you on Thursday. But till then, I'm Vanna, your Curse Chaotic Wolf Overlord. Whatever time it is, wherever you are, I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or night. Let's go raid, everyone. I'll see you Thursday. Bye-bye.